These are the five most important things which I wish I had known earlier in my life. Not only do these five things put you ahead of everyone, put you ahead in front of your career, but these also shape the way you think of your life and puts you on the right track. The first most important thing is your time. The way you utilize your time when you're in your 20s, the first 3 years will compound up to the next 8 years of your life. So if you start using time in a bit more meaningful way rather than just wasting your time scrolling reels, you might compound up to something greater in your upcoming years of your life. Start your day off with something productive. Don't use your phone. Start your day off fresh. When you start analyzing your day, you find that most of the free time you start to consume social media. Instead of that, you can start to look for some a skill which is very easy for you in order for your daily basis, which excites you the most. There are many different skills like video editing, web designing, web development, creating an app, building an app, recording videos, content creation, etc. But the one which you find more easier and which it starts to interest you more, stick to that one skill. The second most important thing is never compare yourself with anyone. Because rather nowadays we see on social media so many people at your age are more like billionaires and millionaires. They're more ahead of their life. So it doesn't mean that you're behind. You're just right where you have to be. So why are you comparing yourself with someone else's 10th chapter while you're still in your third chapter? So that's the most important thing is not to lose confidence in yourself and not to lose faith in yourself by comparing other people's lives. So stop comparing and start working. The third most important thing is your communication skills. Wherever you go in throughout your life, communication plays the most important role. When you start communicating to each other in a more friendly and more formal way, automatically your day gets more better. So what trying to say is when you start to improve your communication skills, your things get more easier. Because when you start speaking more formally, people start to get more interactive with you. I mean, understand you in a better way, which makes your work much more easier. So start trying to improve your communication skills every day. The fourth most important thing is stop caring about what others think. Because just because you care about what they think doesn't change your life. The more you care about what others think, the more fear you develop to do things of your own. Because wherever you go to whichever point of your life, there will always be people who criticize you for what you do, how you speak, the way you talk, the way you walk, etc. So there will be always criticism throughout your life. So stop giving more of yourself to what other people think. Usually, when I go around college, I meet people who are even scared to hold a phone and record a video in the public. Why so much fear? Why do you care so much of what others think? It's your life. You have to live it. You have to overcome your fears. Because after 5 years of your journey, no one else is going to come and help you. It's your life. You have to pave the path for it. Start doing the things you love. Start to speak more in the audience. Start to do more public things which you were always afraid to do. Start making content. Start to analyze where you are. The fifth most important thing is get out of the dopamine loop. Right now, when you're in your 20s, everything seems attractive to you. You want to feel more connected to people around you. You start using Snap, you start using Instagram, you start using YouTube for Reels, etc. And by the time you know it, you start to waste your entire day with consuming content which is not useful to you. So start to come out of that loop slowly. You start to restrict yourself to using those apps because all those apps do is to conserve your time and waste it. So start to plan your day in a more useful way. Start to learn a skill. Start to make content. Why I'm saying is to make content is because content creation is an art, and not everyone is an artist. So everyone is scared to talk in front of the camera. They're too scared of what other people think of themselves. So come out of that loop. Start go and play sports, or otherwise build some new skills for yourself which may help you in the future. Start to use your time properly, but don't use social media to an over exaggerated level. When you come out of the dopamine loop, your life will automatically get 10 times easier because you start to reduce your social media content. You start on working on something which really matters to you. So automatically you start to develop skills. Everything becomes easier. Even have make things more easier for you. I hope you understood all these points and try to start from tomorrow. Because right from when I was a kid, my dream was to make content. But due to inconsistency, I had stopped at different levels of my stages. So right now, I'm pursuing my dream. So I hope you guys too realize that you come out of the dopamine loop and start to develop something for yourself. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next.